What's up everybody, and this is Vanquish X, and thanks to Gareth Edwards being in an interview with EW recently, we have gotten some more information about the alien characters that will be appearing in Star Wars Rogue One, and the two he talks about we have seen before in the behind the scenes reel that was shown off at the Star Wars celebration, and the two he talks about have been dubbed Big Mouth and Space Monkey by the fans, but now we have their proper names and a bit more information about them. Starting with Big Mouth, whose name is Pow or Peo, however you want to say it, and he is a platoon leader who takes great pleasure in barking orders at his men, like coordinating the charge into battle. And Edwards says there was this great design of this creature and its mouth would open really wide, and he looked like he was really good at giving orders and shouting at people during a battle. I was like, we've got to give him that moment in the film, and so Pow was born out of that. Pow just sounds like he's going to be in the loudmouth of the film when they're running into battle, and all you'll hear is him at the back yelling and telling them what to do, and you'll see that he'll enjoy them listening to him and doing exactly as he says. Moving on to Space Monkey, who is named Bistan, and he is a Lakuru, which is a new race or species in the Star Wars mythos. He's a Lakuru gunner of the new starship, the U-Wing, which is like a gunship and a troop transport. Edwards goes on to say that it's not necessarily a character now we get to know, but I think he has a very memorable, iconic look. He's one of my favourites. I can't give away what happens to him. Please don't tell me he dies. If you can't tell me what happens to him, that better not mean he dies, as he's one of my favourites as well. Just the way he laughed manically and started shooting a machine gun in the behind the scenes footage. And that just made me fall in love with the character, and it looks like he's going to be a great laugh, just very fun to watch, and will be an absolute gun nut. And does he sort of look like an Ewok, just bigger and a bit different in the face? Anyway, it's good to finally know his name so I don't have to call him Space Monkey anymore. Lastly, there's an all-new character being shown off at Comic-Con International in San Diego in the Lucasfilm Pavilion, where you can get a look at Edrio Two Tubes, another alien in the film who's a mercenary pilot who flies alongside his egg mate. I don't really know what egg mate means, but they say he flies around with his egg mate Benfic. There is also a character description that reads, the two share the nickname derived from the breathing apparatus that allows their Togna physiology to process oxygen atmospheres. Edrio's homeworld, Yar Togna, was conquered and occupied by the Empire, forcing him to flee as a refugee. Desiring to strike back at the Empire, Edrio and Benfic have allied with Saul Guerrero. Saul Guerrero is Forrest Whitaker's character that was in the Clone Wars TV show, a show I personally really like, and I'm thinking Edrio Two Tubes will be a stepping point to Saul Guerrero to give us the info on what's been happening with him since the Clone Wars, as a lot of shit has gone down since then, so I think he will be our lead to what has happened with Guerrero. Two Tubes sounds like a pretty cool character, and the character description makes it sound like his race doesn't breathe oxygen since he needs a breathing apparatus to survive on oxygen planets. I really like the look of him. The practical effects in this movie are amazing. They always look better anyway, and it's keeping in touch with the original trilogy and doing away with the overly fake prequel look, thank God. And I really like the look of this character. His jacket is very detailed, his hands look like robot hands. They're most likely just gloves, but they have a robotic look to them. You can see the bottom of his gun that looks like he could have carved it himself. It looks like there could be carvings from his home planet, there's rubber bands on it, so it looks like he's put it together on his own. All in all, he looks like he belongs in Destiny. His overall look just gives me that Destiny vibe. Things like his jacket and the breathing apparatus that reminds me of Vader's, the part in the middle with all the buttons, and yeah, he would fit right into Destiny, and it's great to have some more info on the supporting characters in this movie after not getting the trailer we were promised. But getting to know more of the aliens in the Star Wars world is always good. And I think that's going to be for me, guys. If you like the video, rock it on that like button, leave a comment, tell me your thoughts on these alien characters, and which one is your favourite so far. Mine's has got to be Bistan. Also, don't forget to subscribe, as it does really help me out, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.